Hey everybody, Juice here, your host of all the battle reports here at the Long War, where we always keep it icy. Big special shout out and thanks to all the Long War veterans. If you haven't already, stop what you're doing. Head on over to longwar.net and become a famous Long War veteran today. To my left, your right, Salahuddin, the man, Dean Pritchard himself. We've got a little
Admech going on today.
Admech in the house.
Yeah.
Dude, I am so happy to have you here, the expert in Admech. For anybody that needs to know anything, message him. He knows it all.
I may know a thing or two.
He has ideas. So either way, let's get into exactly what you're going to be playing and how I'm going to be playing the baddest of all bad guys. The shittiest of all shittertons.
Definitely the villains of the universe.
So I've got myself here a battalion detachment, working our way in with a couple HQs, a couple troops, and mixing in some other flavor here. Starting on this side, we've got ourselves a unit of Skitarii Vanguard, bare bones, 5-man squad, the little overmodel, but it's for funsies. Got ourselves a 6-man unit of Cataphrone destroyers. Ignore the fact that a couple of them don't have their main guns. There was some traveling mishaps there, but they're all loaded up with plasma caliverns. We got a 5-man unit here of Skitarii Rangers, again, bare bones. Our 2 HQ choices, we got the big dog here, Archimagos Belisarius Call, and his buddy Tech Priest Dominus here, both bringing up the HQ slots. Moving in, we've got some elites. We'll go with the elites. We've got Tech Priest Dominus here in the front, and behind him, leading up, we've got 5 Castellan robots, all loaded up with phosphor, all ready to bring the pain, and a big 14-man of Fulgurite Electro Priests, my favorite probably in this codex, or tied with everybody else for favorite.
And there he is, the sheriff, Guilliman. He is leading the charge of my battalion detachment. We have double captains with 3 squads of scout snipers, followed by 3 squads of 4 missile launchers. We've got the Ancient and 2 Xiphon interceptors. 8th edition Electro Priests are definitely a thing.
Yeah, no, they do a thing. Like this edition.
I'm excited to see how that plays out. But so let's break down what we're going to be playing against each other today. So we've got Dawn of War deployment with Relic, Kill Point mission as a secondary. Mm-hmm. And then the tertiary is Slay the Warlord, Linebreaker, and First Blood. Now, traditionally in 8th edition, we have been rolling out of book missions, this and this, but these are 2 pretty competitive, not OP on one scale of the other, but 2 strong lists with 2 real books, not indexes.
Yeah, these are codex lists.
So you're going to see something very similar to this at local events. So we thought, why not put this under a more tournament 3-round RTT style with this mission structure?
Yeah, pretty straight up.
So without further ado, let's start figuring out who's rolling, who's going first, and take it from there. Dean, let's roll this dice and figure out who is going to get to pull the first trigger on all our guns.
Let's look at that +1.
Oh yeah, you do. Ooh, that's a tie.
So a tie with a reroll.
All right, let's see.
Yeah. Oh,
can't do anything.
Can't even beat it.
I matched it, but not enough. Salahuddin, the armies are set up, and you are poised to potentially go first, unless I give you a long war right here. Oh. The opposite of. Dean, good luck to you, brother.
Alright, good. He didn't seize on me. I got this first turn. We're both gun lines. We've got a lot of shots going in. Let's see if I can critical some damage in there before he gets a chance to return fire.
So, Dean, I'm actually excited for everybody at home to see this, too. We broke this down last week before we had the book in our hands, so please give us the rundown and show us the girth that is Call with Canticles.
Bringing Call is the go-to because, so you get Canticles the Omnissiah, everybody's favorite rule from 7th edition, I'm sure. It changed up a little bit. Now you do roll on a chart. A lot of the effects are pretty similar, but because Call is Mars Forge World, he actually gets to roll 2 dice instead of just 1, and applies to the entire Mars detachment. Now, if this was multiple detachments with different Forge Worlds, the second die would only apply to the Mars detachment, not both.
Gotcha.
Also being Call, he has Master of Mars, which allows him to +1, -1 to either of these dice So I basically just kind of get whatever I want.
Do what you will.
And also because I'm rolling them, if I get the same result multiple times throughout different turns, I still get them.
Love it.
So we got them. So we got a 6 and a 3. The 3, I'm probably going to change this. I'm going to +1 that up to a 4. That's our good faithful Shroud Song. So everybody in my army, even if they're not in cover, including the vehicles, benefit as though they were in cover. So they're all going to get that +1 to their armor save. The 6, we're going to go ahead and keep that as well. That one should be the +1 to shooting, so that'll help out my units that aren't next to anybody. That gives them that, not +1 to shooting, reroll 1s in shooting. So it'll benefit the ones that aren't next to characters. So cool with those. Alright, so I've advanced my troopers there forward. I moved the Electric Priest, ran them with a good 5 on their advance to try and hold that center. Call and the Destroyers and the Data Smith are all coming up with them. Excuse me, the Dominus. Fun fact about the Cataphrons too, they don't take penalties for moving and shooting heavy weapons. So
they're ballers.
This is going to be fun. Let's see how much billions of damage I can do right now. Alright, so going into the shooting phase, I'm going to enact one of my stratagems, Elimination Volley. I got a unit of Cataphron Destroyers and a unit of Castellan Robots are within 6 inches of each other, both the same forward roll. So they're both going to get +1 to hit now. Great things. So I think I'm going to supercharge. Do some pretty big damage with the plasma here. 6 guys all firing away. Let's see how many shots I can get. Alright, so I'm going to supercharge. Each of them fires off a d6 plasma shots. Now it's strength 8, AP -3, 2 damage. 2 damage is going to be a little inconsequential since I'm going to put 2 into each of your Devastator squads.
Gotcha.
So 2d6 into one squad. We got 10 shots, 7 shots into the next squad, and 9 shots into the last
Tyrannosaurus.
Squad. Boom.
Wow.
Alright, for squad, they have a ballistic skill 4. They're getting +1 for Elimination Volley, and they're within 9 inches of Belisarius' Call, so they'll reroll everything. So hitting on 3s. Reroll these misses.
This is going to hurt.
A little bit. 2 misses, so 8 hits. Strength 8, so wounding on 2s. Roll right into it. No rerolls.
Oh, thanks, team.
A little bit. Gave you something. There's 5.
Right, so I've got 5. I'm going to go ahead and get this out of here.
Yeah.
5 now. I am toe, touch, and cover. All 15 models will be. So that is 5 up saves.
Yep.
Well, that is 1 dead squad. So that is an entire dead squad right there. DED. So now, guess what happens? Because I have my Ancient, the Disco Rockets. Thank you, Hellfire Studios. Max, I'm channeling you right now. I've got 4 models. On the roll of a 4 up, they will be able to shoot as if it was the shooting phase. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to walk away with that. Command point reroll. 2 of 4, please. Dang it. All right, squad.
Squad 1 down.
Squad gone.
All right, second volley, 7 shots. Again, hitting on 3s. Rerolling as a call. And that was 1. Hitting on, wounding on 2s. Alright, just 3 that time. Alright, so for everybody that's actually wondering, you did see those 1s that were in there on occasion. Do remember, because of the elimination volley, I'm getting +1 to hit. So any of my hits or any die roll of a 1 is actually the result of a 2. So I don't actually roll any 1s with that +1.
There it is. So no overheating.
Yeah.
And then so looking for 5 ups.
Oh
my goodness, nothing. So that is I'm gonna put
got that banner again.
Yep, three missile launcher banners, 3 4-ups. Okay, so 1. So here we go with my 1 guy who is going to shoot beforehand. We're going to go ahead and shoot him. And then I'm going to just roll it all at the same time because I will also burn my armored cherub to go ahead and utilize in a second shot right now. So here we go. 2d6 shots that we're going to go with the Electro Priest. 9, 6, and 9. Now this is hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s and 2s. It's kind of like I'm called too.
Yeah, except you.
Except I'm kind of bitter.
It just yeah.
All right, and then now strength 4.
So we're on 3s.
Need 3s with a re-roll. 2, 4, 6, 7. My man.
Alright. 5 up invulns. And then 5 up feeling pain.
Tyrannosaurus Dean. Wow. We're still dying laughing from these torrential dice.
5s into 6s into 5s into 6s.
I love it. I love it.
Right.
You know, as we say here in the Beats Lab, Ricky Bobby says it best. If you don't chew big red, then fuck you. All right, Dean.
9 shots going into that last
squad. Absolutely.
All right, same deal. 3s. And then rerolling these because Call is a bastard. Cock. All of them. That's 9.
At least they all hit.
At least they all hit. They were all. Only a couple of them were 5s and 6s. Not
That's
all.
right.
So then we got 2s. There's all them 1s, but here we go. Into your 5 ups.
Do I have a 5 up with a reroll?
Yeah, 5 up with a 5 up. Hey!
I have one guy left. All right. So Sarge is gonna go.
Well, you got the. Doesn't the banner let you fire them before they die?
Absolutely. So let's roll to see how that's gonna work out. All right. After looking about it, we've decided. I'm pretty much positive that you are not gonna. I'm not gonna be able to try to utilize my armored cherub right now.
Okay.
Because I am going to kill off my sergeant. I'm not going to want to try to keep him alive.
Okay.
I am going to want to try to keep roll over a missile launcher to the next unit. So here we go. So I have 3 missiles. 2 of them will be coming at you, and see if the Sarge will. Nope. We're going to do exactly what we did before. We're going to shoot 2d6 shots. 3, and I'm going to make every one of these shots count.
Yeah. Hit on 3s. They all hit. On 3s. They all wound.
All right, 3, Salahuddin. Let's connect all 3 of these right here.
Yeah. 5 up?
No, I was saying connect my way, Dean.
And a 5 up?
I love it. I love it.
All right. After that bit of volley, we do still have a little bit of firepower left. We got the Castellan robots here on the side. They each are going to pump out 9 shots. And thanks to 8th edition, I'm going to split fire all of them. Except for 2 are going to... I'm going to split fire all of them. So I'm going to put 1 robot into your scouts. 1 robot into each of the 3 remaining dev squads, and 1 robot's actually going to pop shots at that captain.
Okay.
Since he's out in front. So.
5 guys, 5 targets.
Yeah. All right. Going in for the first one, we'll go after those scouts. We'll just move from left to right. Going to be hitting on 3s because of that stratagem. Going to be rerolling because Call's within 9. So first shot, hitting on those 3s. Rerolling for Call. And then wounding on 3s because they're strength 6. No rerolls there, but...
Any AP?
AP -2 and no cover because they're phosphor.
Okay. So, 4 6-up saves?
Those are 6 ups, yeah. Ayo, there's one. Alright, next robot. This one's going into the 2-man dev squad there. Same deal, hitting on 3s. Rerolling because of Call. And then wounding on 3s. And we got these come out. AP -2, so 5s. No cover.
5, no cover. And that is...
You got 1. Oh, yeah.
2.
1 save,
Yep.
4 fail. Yeah.
Those 2 guys bit the dust, so now it's time to see if they can shoot before they go. They don't. What a letdown. Ancient, work better.
Alright. Now we've got the 9 shots into that single missile launcher. Hitting on 3s. Rerolls for Call. Wounding on 3s. Pulling those out.
1 million.
1 million.
And he's gone. Okay, so let's see if he shoots.
There we go. There we go.
We've got a shot. All right, so we are going to... I'm actually going to go a crack shot at you, one of those cataphrons. These guys are like, for some reason, they're impervious to me. So, re-roll because of Call. Okay. Strength 8, so I'm looking for 3s. Yes, sir.
Got myself 4 up normal, and then I got +1 for the cover. How much is the AP on those?
A missile launcher, so -3.
-3. So, the 3 goes up to a 6 up. Nope.
D6 damage?
D6 damage. 2 damage.
Damn it.
Got a wound left. I'll put it on this one. Alright, last but not least, the remaining 2 robots firing into that captain. We got 18 shots hitting on 3s. Rerolling for Call. I should just make a recording of that. And then wounding. You're still tough 4, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. On 3s.
It's time for me to Stonewall Jackson these with my Storm Shield, or my Shield Eternal here.
Yeah.
3 up invulnerables. Here we go.
Do it.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah.
So just 1 damage?
Yeah, 1 damage.
Okay.
Alright, so that, I can't lie, that was probably the best I could have hoped for that situation. I dumped a bunch of firepower, took out all the missile launchers, so that's my biggest threat, right, Juice? That was the main threat of your army.
Yeah, we might as well shake hands because this is done. This guy and these 2 flyers, they're not good at all.
They're distraction card effects.
That's it.
They're making me to look and shoot at those, but I was focused.
That's right. You kept the course.
I did. You got some. You got the morales over there. You got a morale check over there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but we're good.
Guilliman is looking across the battlefield and he sees he's got the Admech exactly right where he wants him. In front of him. Okay, so we're going to have some Xiphons do the Emperor's work. Alright, they're about to do some heavy lifting while Call and my couple characters are going to try to combo charge up and turn 1, try to take out some of these Electro Priests. So I want to talk about something, how I've got my Xiphons and how I cross them right here to make sure with Guilliman, my Xiphons are going to be able to be all twin linked. Rerolling the hidden wound. So that is very big for me right now. I love this tactic, especially if I go first. I have the fire base here, plus sniper rifles, and them crisscrossing to link up with Guilliman. So we're going to start out. First Xiphon is going to dump all his shots into that pesky Plasma Culver Cadillac squad. 4 las cannons from the first one. That is a cog dice.
Do they get negatives for moving?
Not moving and shooting.
Okay.
They have some form of special rule that says I don't take the -1. And now if you had the fly special ability, I'd get a +1. So 1s and 2s will still miss, but good thing Guilliman's around. All hit. Now I am strength 9, so I need 3s. Again, Guilliman, be the cool guy that you are. So that is 3, good sir.
Alright, given the Cataphrons only have a 4-up armor save, but they do have a 6-up invul, we're going to go ahead and roll these 6-ups. And those are 5s and 4s, those are not 6-ups.
Not 6-ups. Okay, so here we go. That is a D3 each. Or excuse me, D6. Yeah. So the first one.
He's just dead. He had 1 wound.
That is the guy who was wounded. Okay, and then how many wounds do they have each?
Yeah, 3 wounds each.
Command point reroll, looking for a 3. I do. I do see on the roll of a 5-up because of Guilliman, I get this command point back. I do get it back.
Okay, so we got another one.
And then my last D6, another 3. Smoked another one. All right. Now, I have my missiles that are going to be coming at you next. 3 missiles. All hit. Strength 6.
All right, so it's still 3s.
Reroll. So 3 6-up at -3 damage.
So they go to 4s. Oh, I misspoke. It is 5-ups because they're considered in cover.
Okay.
So they go to
a 5-up. Absolutely.
Yeah, so 5-ups. Save 2.
All right. And then so dies. 1 is just died because of the guaranteed 3 damage. Still, we're going to kick it with the Xiphons, but now we're going to split it up. We're going to go there 3 missiles to the Cadillacs and my 4 las cannons into the Castellan robots. Everything's hitting on 3s. Okay. Now these 3 las cannons are gonna need 3s again. Still 3s. Yeah. Reroll. That is 3 4-ups for them, and then my 3 missiles. Come on, there it is, Dean. All right, 3 5-ups for them. Gotta stick 2 of these.
5-ups. I stuck 2, but
oh my God,
one still. And then we got the 4-ups. No, we will command reroll 1 of those.
Yeah, you will.
Into a 3, so they all 3 go through. So let's see what kind of damage you got.
Dean, real quick, those robots, how many wounds do they have each?
6.
And I have 3d. So you're telling me there's 3 dead robots?
I mean, if you rolled them trip 6s.
Here we go. First one. So close. So there's the 1 dead, and then the next one. Oh, I'm sorry. probably be. That is a 4 snuck in there.
All right, and I'm going to throw this explodes result on that one that did die on a 6. That would be a 1.
Okay. My favorite absolute gun in the entire game 40K universe is right now with these 6 shots. This is Guilliman. He has 6 shots. Hitting on 2 is rerollable because he is cool. And then strength 6.
So 3.
Again, reroll. 5 wounds.
All right. These are all AP.
-2.
So I'm on 5 ups because of that cover save. 5 ups. How many damage is it?
2 damage each.
Well, he's very, very dead.
He gone. Look at all these dice I have in my hand.
Yeah.
Man, they're so nice. I enjoy them. These black dice, veterans, just so you know, are going to be the 7 scouts, snipers, that will be within Guilliman's range. The neon green ones are the guys in the back that are not. I am just going to combo all these up. And what I like to do when I'm playing, I've just eliminated 1 unit. I like going 1 for 1. I don't want to put wounds on anybody. So I'm going to pick on that model, the Tech Marine Dominus.
Tech Priest Dominus.
Right now. So here we go. This is what sniper rifles will do. So black gets to reroll. Okay. And now you know what we're looking for.
Looking for those 6s.
4s and 6s. There's 3, Dean.
3.
Oh, 4, Dean. So that is 4 and a bunch of saves.
So what you're saying is I need to make 7 2-ups.
That is 7 2-ups. You are correct, sir.
All right. I leave it. I think that's 7 2-ups.
We need, damn it. I love it. Yeah, what a great turn for the bad guys. Guilliman was able to do exactly what I wanted. Xiphons, I don't go anywhere without at least 2 of them these days, so I'm liking it. Dean's really going to have to come at me strong. Also, what I do want to point out, you see his close combat unit, how he's got to spread out because he wanted to make sure he can get to that relic and move where he wants. I wanted to funnel that so where I can take Guilliman, if I could have made that charge, could fit through. Also, he's either going to have to make a choice to go back, right, or up the center, but it's going to be with less number of attacks because he can't assault those flyers. So flyers are really, really strong in the game of 40K because of the fact you can just absolutely deny people space.
So the fathers of the Adeptus Mechanicus care not for casualties. Those are just servitors. It's fine. Going into this, Juicy does have me in a little bit of a bind. Got those flyers blocking out. That's never a good thing, but I think I might be able to make some moves there. I still have my robots, which are dropping into double shooting, so bringing even more pain, even though they lost a member. Let's see if I can pull some tricks out with some of my tricksy things and see what we can do. All right, so moved us up a little bit. I brought the Electro Priest in again with Juice's positioning on the flyers there. I can't get close as I want, but hopefully I can clear them out the way. I also picked up the relic while I was at it because I ended my movement there. Might as well. Now we're going to go into shooting. Again, the robots here are in protector protocols, which is they double the number of shots they do. I'm also going to now burn 2 of my remaining 3 command points on Wrath of Mars. This is a use a stratagem before a Mars unit fires, and on 6s to wound generates a mortal wound in addition to its normal damage. So we're going to be firing 1 million shots at those planes. Yep. I'm going to just dump everything into this right one.
The closest
I'm not going to split it.
Sure.
So this is 2 robots worth of damage.
Worth of shots here. Let me help you, bro.
Yeah, let's go ahead and dump those in there. Call is still within his 9 inches because he's a bastard. So they're hitting on 5s because you're -1, but they are rerolling to the call. Alright, let's pull all these misses out of here. Again, this is only 2 of the 4 robots.
Okay.
This is their reroll for that half. Just get it out the way. Alright.
I see 2 there.
2, a little more.
Okay.
Alright, good number. I'm gonna just go
T7.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and burn this. So 5s again. But any 6s, there's some 6s. So
wow.
I see 4 mortal wounds straight up. And then
one armor save?
5 saves. So
it's the same thing, just like the rending and stuff.
Exactly.
Okay, so 5
minus 2s, so
5 ups.
5 ups.
So 8 it took 8.
8 from 2 robots.
Wow.
And here's the other half. Again, 5s. Oh, look at all them.
I'll get some of these
big numbers.
This is out of here.
Oh wow, they're hitting flyers like in 7th edition.
Yeah. Hey, when you need 5s and 6s and you only hit 6s, you know you're a boss.
Yep. Alrighty, let's roll.
So you're actually only looking for 3 long wars right here for those good old mortal wounds. There it is.
Boom. See if it explodes.
Ladies and gentlemen, looking for an explosion.
Oh, I saw it roll.
Oh, man.
You got command points for days.
Dude, I want you to know.
You got command points for days.
If Call was over here where he would be in range, I'd be wasting a command point trying to make this thing blow up.
Call's going to shoot a sun at you. Or at least D3 suns.
D3 suns is more like it.
Come on. There we go. That looks like 3 suns. He's normally hitting on 2s, -1 for your thing, so hitting on 3s, but he's within 6 inches of himself, or 9 inches. So he's going to reroll those. Roll that. All hit. Strength 10, so we're looking at 3s.
And now, real quick, just to ask,
would reroll one of those.
Okay. Would that first 2 miss because you're at a -1 and you have to do modifiers so your rerolls you would actually only be rerolling 1s? Is that right?
Well, so he rerolls Call rerolls everything.
All the dice.
Yeah, but if it was just the Dominus, he would have missed outright because he wouldn't have gotten the reroll.
Gotcha. So, okay, and this is
AP -4, I want to call it. This is a pretty hefty gun. Let me check the booth.
Back to the book, absolutely. So after further booth review, that is a -4. Yeah. I get no save, and Dean's going to give me D3 damage.
It's 3 damage.
Command point, you want to re-roll that?
I'm actually out of command points, so...
you can have one of mine.
You can have one of yours.
All right, we'll just go ahead and hurry up to my turn.
Well, I think I've made some room now. I think I'm going to try that try.
There is a hole here now. Damn it. Okay, so Guilliman is going to shoot.
I'm actually going to multi-charge that captain that's behind the crate, too.
Oh, perfect.
But he does have line of sight to the squad, so he'll be able to fire his shots.
Here we go. We've got Guilliman.
Rerolls.
Rerolls. 1. 1 wound. Right. 5 up, 5 up.
5 up, 5 up. 5 up. Nope. 5 up. Nope. Alright, got to do.
Crack grenade from El Capitán. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Now, I do have a question. Guilliman's special ability, because he has Ultramarines, I do get to reroll all my dice. So even though I'm hitting on 6s, I get to reroll all my 6s.
Yeah.
It's not just 1s if he was another chapter.
Yeah, same thing like Call.
So, here we go. 2. 1.
1 wound. 5 up. Nope, 5 up.
I can't do anything to the missile launchers that are around, but the overwatching crag grenades kill them.
Just kill them left and right.
Here we go. All right, Salahuddin, how far?
I think we looked at it was just a hair over 6 on Guilliman.
Yep.
And looks probably about the same if you want to.
Yeah, I'll give you some actual measurements here. You are a true 7 here.
All right.
And then this is a 6 there.
All right.
That's a 7. That's exactly what you needed. All right. So this guy. And this guy. And then we just fill in the blanks?
And then just fill it in, yeah. All right, so first and foremost, that unit, I'm going to activate it as my only charge unit, and on the turn that they charge, they get, their Volkai's fields get a chance to fry you with a bunch of mortal wounds on 6s. Do 1 per model. I'm going to choose them to go into your captain, and see if I can murk them and get up that 3 up and won't save. On 6s, I got 1 through, so there's a mortal wound. Alright, so 2 attacks apiece, hitting on 3s. We're going to go with the 4 guys I managed to get into range of your captain. So here's their attacks, again hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 3s. 6s will do mortal wounds instead of normal wounds. No 6s, but they do all wound, AP -2.
-2?
Yeah.
So I have 4 3 up invulnerables. Is that D3 damage or anything else?
Damage each.
Each? Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Command point reroll. Why not? Okay, so now you do have to roll. Pretty good. I'll take Snake Eyes. We're 1 and a 2. Okay.
Exactsies.
So cool. He is down, and I do have my banner around. Let's see if a 4 comes up. Yeah, there we go.
All right.
So he gets his 5 attacks with his chain sword. Hitting on 2s, reroll because of call. Or call, excuse me. Damn call. Rerolling because of Guilliman. And now I am strength 4, so looking for 3s. Ooh. 5, Dean.
5. Interesting quandary.
Guaranteed, Dean will fail 1 with a reroll. 5, he's making all 5.
Actual question for you guys.
Let's do it.
So they have Siphon Vigor. If this unit wipes out an enemy unit in the fight phase, their invulnerable save is increased to a 3+ for the rest of the game. Do I get that now? Because he's dead.
When a unit, read it one more time. This is how we figure out rules. This is how we're gonna do it right here.
If this unit wipes out an enemy unit in the fight phase, their invulnerable save is increased to 3+ for the rest of the battle.
You absolutely have a 3+.
All right, so we got.
He is a unit, and he is. Ooh, and the plot thickens. Do
when
these attacks
absolutely?
Yeah. Do I swing, and then the result of my swings, and then I'm died or dead, or am I already dead?
Have you been wiped out, and then you get your swings?
Absolutely.
So we look at your rules.
Let's check it out. Upon further review, the Astartes banner. Roll a d6 for each infantry model is destroyed before removing the model as a casualty.
So it's still on the table. It is not
5 up. It is
casualty. 5 up. 5 ups. So we got 5 ups, and then got 2. So you did get 2 out of it.
Okay.
All right. So taking casualties, same unit though. We're gonna dump these 6 guys, so 12 attacks into Guilliman. Same deal. So hitting on 3s. No sort of rerolls. That's unfortunate. We did forget to say the +1 strength.
Yes, that's the canonical that you got.
Toughness on Guilliman.
6.
So that actually mattered because it puts him to a 6. So then now I'm wounding on 4s. We'll double check that though while I roll these. I want to do these dice rolls. See if I can get some 6s. Those will matter. So. Looking good. All right, so we got 1 that's going to be mortal wounds, and then these 3 you'll get saves against. So the mortal wounds, get them out of the way. That's
I do have a feel no pain against it. So or quasi, save, and then
these are regular. These are regular AP -2 saves.
So 3 ups.
All right. Like a boss.
Like an absolute juggernaut. And then for the mortal. Dean, I apologize. Glad we looked. My armor doesn't give me that feel no pain anymore. It just brings me back to life, potentially. So I will take that wound.
Take a wound, yeah.
Emperor's Sword time. 6 attacks.
They all hit.
They all hit. Now, +2 strength, wounding on 2s.
2.
Okay, so that is 5 with D3. This is a 6, so I inflict D3 mortal wounds. 3 mortal wounds on top of 6 3-up saves.
All right. We'll take the mortal wounds out first. We'll do the
3 5-ups.
My 5-up feeling pains. Make 1, so 2 are down. And then I'll roll the 6 3-up invulns.
Followed by it failed. Yep.
Fail no pains. Fail no pains. So that's
4 total.
So 4 total. That is 8 out of that squad this turn.
Wow.
All right, so that's the end of my turn. To finish it off, we're gonna do this leadership check. They are leadership 8, so I'm just trying to roll low on this one. I lost 3 more. That's unfortunate because of those fleeing models.
Guilliman is just chilling, doing what Guilliman does. We have to make sure that my 1 lone Xiphon, before it gets brought down, that it can do massive work on those robots back there, because that will truly be the only thing that will stand in the way of them just gadding down Call after he gets out of this combat. That's Guilliman.
He's wearing Call's shirt. That's what it is.
So Guilliman pieced out of that combat right there. I don't see the usefulness of him being back here, killing these guys, and then moving forward. We really I need him to be within 12 inches of my flyer to make sure that they can capitalize all its las cannons, all its missiles, and really picking up 2, maybe 3 of those robots if I'm really lucky. So with that being said, I am going to leave it up to my snipers and some random frag grenades here throwing down this way. So the captain is going to be the first one to throw. 1, hitting on 2s, winning on 3s. So 1.
So we got 3 up.
And then the ancient. 1.
All right.
3 up.
We're good.
Now what everybody's been waiting for. The Xiphon.
The snipers.
Yeah. 4 las cannons and all the missiles all into the robots. So here we go. 3s. Call. Don't let me down. Call is going to let me down when Guilliman charges him.
There you go.
Guilliman. 3s. Yeah.
It's 4. Alright, these are down up to 5 up in saves because they are in double shooting protocol. Looks like they all got through.
They all got through. So at this point, earlier I was just trying to be cute with it. I'm just going to roll it all up and we can add it and go. So,
1 just explodes.
Yep. Is anybody wounded?
The second one does. Nope.
Nobody is wounded.
So
and
two will just take a bite. We'll do the explosions on either of them. Neither one explodes. So just pull them off the table.
And then now we have my missiles. Guilliman, don't let me down. Toughness?
Toughness 6.
Need 4s.
7.
I need 5s.
5s.
There it is. So that is -2 AP.
Alright, so this will put over 4 up armor saves.
Okay. Saved them both?
Yep.
Guilliman, it's time. 6 shots, same spot.
3s.
Strength 6. 5s again. Ooh.
Rolls.
Come on, Guilliman. 2.
2.
-2. 2 damage each.
So again, putting them to 5 ups. Boom.
Now,
Long wars.
these shoot back at me?
I didn't use I didn't say I was going to use the invuln save, so they don't reflect back. It's
Gotcha.
not 7th edition anymore, unfortunately.
It just doesn't always happen all the time.
Just spit back on all the saves.
There we go. Charge time.
Yeah. I'm going to overwatch you with my sticks.
Guilliman is going to charge. In his dream, in his mind, he's doing
playing it. He's looking at it.
He's going to leave it up here. So we're going to do the captain first. 6 inches will do it. And then the ancient.
I think that makes it in spades.
Boom. Do the captain first with his chain sword. He's got 5 attacks, hitting on 2s with reroll because Guilliman has a large bubble. Needing 3s. 5, homie.
Alright. 3 ups.
Wow.
And 5 ups. Got 1.
You brought the universe back together. Okay. Do you want to use any command points to interrupt me?
If I had them, I would.
Oh.
But I don't, so I won't.
And the ancient, hitting on 3s. Strength 4.
3s.
3.
More. 3s.
Uh-oh.
5s. You got them.
Wow. Really, really good turn. I do want to talk about one model that we didn't show on camera. The sniper rifles put in work on that Tech Priest Dominus. After healing his wounds, my 12 shots was able to put down quite a few mortal wounds. And
2-3 of them, and then I just failed that 1 or 2.
Sometimes when you're called upon to make 5 2-up saves, you don't all the time.
Yeah.
This was huge. I thought because of that 3-up invulnerable and that 5-up, I was like, I'm gonna win, but it's gonna take me a couple turns. Doing that right there was huge. Yeah. Dean, it is going to be your turn to bring the tide back to your favorite.
All right, so I have a few less models. That's a little, and Guilliman's still alive, so we're gonna have to put some work in there. I still have some robots; they're still in double shooting. Cull's still at full wounds, and he's actually not a slouch in combat. See if he can put up to the Emperor's Sword if I want to go that way. I've got these Skitarii units on the sides. Might want to try and pull some action in with them, see if I can sneak them in and do something with them at the very least. You got most of the characters on the table though, so this is gonna be interesting. So. All right, so we got some shimmies and shakes here. I brought my Tech Priest Adesmith out here. I've got Call shimming around to the side, still keeping his 9-inch bubble, kind of doing the same thing Guilliman did there. Hopefully I can return it. We did roll it off camera. There was, again, swap of the canticles, and ended up being reroll 1s to the fight phase and +1 strength. So I'm hoping to capitalize on that with Call, see if I can get some licks in there on Guilliman before he shreks him with the Emperor's Sword. But before we get to that, we got shooting phase. So Dadasmith moved over here, and he's going to fire his Gamma Pistol. I did measure it out, and I managed to swing a 6-inch move over here to get Guilliman closer than the Xiphon, so I can target him. So I'm going to fire off the 12-inch range pistol, 3s to hit, and a hit, and then it's a strength 6 pistol against your strength toughness 6.
Yes, sir.
So 4s, no dice, no deal. All right. Next we've got Call. Actually, is going to spit off his fire into Guilliman's face. D3 shots. Only 1 shot, but he is hitting on 2s. And then he is strength 10, so he's winning on 3s. This is swinging the other direction.
All the 5s aren't being rained on me right now, so like the first 2 turns.
Yeah, let me stack up some dice for these destroyers, or excuse me, the Castilian robots. I'm getting my names wrong now. See if I can put some work in on this this flyer that's pesky right in my face. All right, so once again, 1 million dice. They're still in double tap range. They're still 9 inches.
Still 1 million.
Exactly 1 million. This time, still shooting your Xiphon, so hit on 5. All right, let's pull all the misses out. 6 years later. Alright, reroll. Because Call is a bad person.
Wow. He's kind of bad because I think you only got like 4 pickups right there.
Yeah. He's getting tired. He's an old man. And now I need toughness again?
6. Or excuse me, toughness 7.
7, so 5. Alright.
3. 5.
Got 6. 1 more in there. That's 6 saves. AP -2, please.
6 5-ups. Command point reroll. Alright. 3. So I am down to the middle bracket.
Alright. Got something out of it at least. Alright, now we're going to fire the Vanguard. They've been sneaking it up the side there. 3 shots.
Yeah, they are.
And they're going to see if they can try and whittle down those scouts who managed to take out one of my dogs.
Dean, how much love do you have for the Vanguard right now? Like,
I mean, I'm trying to find ways to work them into stuff. Robots outshine them in a lot of places.
Gotcha.
But we'll see. Let's see if they'll change my mind here. So hitting on 3s, no rerolls or anything because they're way away from Call. That's a little like, come on guys, you need to be. This is your interview. Strength 3, so wounded on 5s.
Yep.
But 6s will generate an additional wound. So there we go. So you got 2, so 5 wounds total because those will do the additional.
So 5
full saves.
3.
Hey.
I'm actually in cover. I apologize.
So
just 2. Yep.
2 out of 5. Not bad.
Yeah. Is Call coming in?
Call's gonna go meet Call. I mean Guilliman.
Yeah, Guilliman's about to show Call what happens. So here we go. Here's
Emperor's
shots.
hand. Rolls.
Good nothing. We didn't want to do it that way anyway.
You don't want to stick me with your sword. So, hey, I made it.
Yeah, this poor little piece of terrain has never been so afraid.
Alright, so I charged. I'm going to activate Call, the only unit that charged. This is Mechanic Hive. As I tell people, he lifts his dress and bad things come out. So, there's 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling rerolling 1s because of the canticle.
Gotcha.
Alright, and then wounding on 4s because he's base strength 4, or it's base strength 5, and he's getting +1 for the canticle, the other one. So, 4s. Alright, that's 3 at AP 0.
3 2-ups. Sorry, Robbie B.
Good.
Boom.
Alright. Now we've got 4 Omnisign Axe attacks. Again, hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s for canticles. And then these are strength They are strength +1/+1, so
6. 7.
So it goes to 7. Yeah.
7. Yeah, he's base
So it's
5.
still 3s. All right, that's 3 at -2.
3 ups.
Like a boss.
Like an absolute boss. Emperor Sword time. All hit. And I am strength 8.
Toughness 6, so 3s.
With 2 rerolls. 6s. Okay. Wow. Same thing. 1 D3 mortal wounds. So that's 3 mortal wounds and 6 saves at -4.
Okay, so 6, 5 up in wounds. I want to make 2 and they're multiple damage each.
3 damage each baseline.
You got it.
That is he gone.
So that was totally went according to the Mechanicus plan. He is following that Forge World character's methodology of he just actually teleported away and you saw. He
pieced out. To be honest, he didn't want to mess up such amazing armor that he created.
Exactly. He was looking at the shinies.
That's it.
He just stuck him with a sword. So yeah, that didn't go so well, and we'll see. I'm not feeling too hard on this one, but maybe I got some kill points on you. I think you had a few more units than me. We'll do the numbers as we finish out this game. I still got some moves to make. Let's see what we can do.
So the Xiphon is hurt, so he doesn't have the firepower we've seen before. So we're going to see how this goes. Also, there's nowhere that I can truly place him that he's going to get the benefit from Guilliman. So we're going to see how this turn plays out. All right, we're into the shooting phase. The Xiphon is just going to go ahead and shoot everything into the robots. The black dice are the missiles. The green are the last cannons. They hit on 4s. And then wound on 3s. That is 2.
There's 2 5 up in rolls. That would be 2 1s.
Oh no! No, they've turned around. I can't even.
Didn't kill a robot.
Command point, re-roll 5. Still can't kill a robot.
Down to 1.
And on the roll of a 5, I get that back. I do not. So I kind of thought Guilliman was just going to do something with his Stormbolter of Doom, but these robots shrugged that off pretty quick. So his charge distance, a 9. That is plenty of there.
You got some Overwatch coming your way.
1 million shots of Overwatch still confirmed. How many more dice you need?
I need 5 more.
5 more. That's what I picked up.
Hey,
all right, brother. I'll help you out here.
All right. Hitting on 2s. Wait.
Yeah. Now these do reroll 1 still, right?
No, they do not. The Datasmith just heals them.
Gotcha.
Heals them and swaps them out of doctrines, or excuse me, protocols. That's it. So fair amount.
Yeah.
Wounding on 4s. All right, so that's -2 on those.
3 of them vulnerables. 2.
Got 1. So got you down to 7.
Guilliman, the Emperor's Sword. Ooh, Emperor's Sword actually missed. 3s. Reroll.
So that would be
15 damage.
1 dead robot and 2 dead robots, and I don't have any more robots to be dead. Let's see if they explode though.
Ooh.
First robot does not explode. Second robot also does not explode.
Oh man, that's one of my favorite things is using.
I'm going to blow them up and just sit there and no.
And the Emperor's Sword does what it does. Look, the game is over. We're calling it here. But there is a lot of juicy details. See what I did there, Dean? Yeah. To get into, to talk about this game. Details about units from both sides. Astartes and AdMech, okay? Yeah. I can't wait to do it. So y'all should too. Head on over to longword.net. Become a veteran of the Long War today. Thanks, everybody.